Dang, it's been a while. Hello, and hello once more, dear and wonderful zine friends. Welcome back to Happy Mail Monday, and so welcome back for me too. I feel like it's been ages. Anyway, if you're new here, hello, welcome. Virtual hugs, virtual cookies. Settle down and get your drink of choice first, and then settle down or settle in or whatever it is you're wanting to do. And oh my goodness, it has been a while, but welcome. If you're new here, I'm Silver Nix, your resident zine enthusiast, hanging out in rural Australia, showing you the amazing mail that arrived in my post box over the past fortnight, something? I don't know. I never prepare for these videos, and I really need to get into the habit of actually preparing at some point. But anyway, it has been a couple of weeks. Thank you, everyone, for understanding all of my health issues and everything. It all got to be too much. And I am someone who's, for a long time, been more or less not in denial, because I do talk about my chronic illnesses and my mental health stuff a bit. But I don't know. I guess I kind of just... I've never been good at the self-care thing, and everything just caught up, and 2026 has been very mean. And I got to the point where, in the end, Happy Mail Monday is all about you and the people who send mail and the mail that they send, the awesome zines and stickers and everything. So I was just not at a point where I felt like I could be, I could do the justice to the mail that has arrived, that the mail deserves. And I got to a really bad point, frankly. I was just like, should I even do Happy Mail anymore? Like, if I ever stop doing Happy Mail, I will do it until I have no mail left. I won't just be like, nah, you sent too late, too bad. But I was just in such a bad state that I was just like, should I even continue with this? But I don't know if you can hear that. Motorcycles. It's Easter Monday. But anyway, I'm back. I'm here. I'm making no promises about anything, just because I'm a bit of a mess. But in the time I've been away, there have been appointments, there have been tests, that we're figuring things out. So there is that. And I wanted to, I have a fair bit of mail. But I'm not going to open everything today, because that would be a massive video, which I don't mind doing. I'm just gonna, it would be a massive video, which I don't mind doing. But I didn't want to go from 0 to 60 or 0 to 120 with not doing a video for a while and then doing a video, especially as I figured this preamble, musings, updates, etc. might take a little bit. So I'm here. The mail is awesome and everything. If you're wondering if something that you've sent has arrived, please feel free to shoot me a message. I will be catching up with messages and comments and everything. I just really shut down in a lot of ways. It was not a good time there for a bit, but I always bounce back. I always get back to, or move, maybe not necessarily back to, move forward. Anyway, can you tell these aren't scripted? Anyway, thank you wholeheartedly to everybody who's still here, still subscribed, still commenting and all of the things. I cannot adequately express my appreciation of all of you. because, you know, it's the algorithm and such, it doesn't support people being inconsistent. It doesn't support people who aren't posting frequently enough and everything like that. So I'm not here to bemoan the way YouTube works. I'm really not. But I acknowledge how it works and want you to know that you are appreciated. So yes, here I am. It's Easter Monday here. So if you hear motorcycles and stuff like that, they're in my part of where I live, there are a lot of motorcycle owners, and there's a lot of people running around having a good time on Easter Monday, which is a public holiday over here. So I say over here, like here. I don't know if I'm under here, over here, or anything, like depending on where you are. But I mean, where I was growing up, Easter Monday wasn't a thing. So I don't know how familiar or unfamiliar people are with that. So I just thought I'd let you know, because this is a really good mic. Which I'm very happy about, but yeah, it does sometimes pick up noises that I wish it didn't pick up. Anyway, how's that for a big, long, meandering ramble? I've missed this. I have missed this. Of course I've missed this. Like, I do enjoy doing this. There's so much I want to do. Always. And yeah, part of the mental health side of things is just accepting where I'm at, you know. But yeah, I can talk about like chronic illness life separately if anybody's interested. I don't know if anybody's interested, and I might just make a rambly video about it anyway, just because I want to talk. But yeah, energy management. If anybody has any zines, books, YouTube videos, YouTube channels, anything you recommend on chronic illness, energy management, burnout, all that stuff, please feel free to leave the links in the bits and bobs, because I'm interested. I'm here for it. And yeah, I do just want to wrap up and say that I did try to keep up with reviewing zines, but that wasn't happening either. And I'm very behind on reviewing zines, and I will forever be. I'm looking over at my cart. I have a cart that's like a 3-tier trolley, and has a lot of zines in it. So I think I'll always be behind in reviewing zines, but that's another one of those things. I need to make time and allot the energy rather than just assuming it'll be right and yeah. Anyway, I'm rambling big time and I'm getting way off track. So thank goodness for timestamps in the bits and bobs if you didn't want to listen to me ramble. But hi, I'm back. I've missed you. I have some mail. Like I said, just let me know if you want to know if something has arrived. I have a basket over here. So I'll just, in no particular order, I just grabbed a few things to open. And yeah, let's get into it. Let me get this camera switched around and let's get to what we're really here for, which is the amazing mail. Alrighty, let's get into the mail. This is my water. It's all about the water. I actually got this at Aldi's. It's very cheap and works very well. So there we go. Anyway, not that you needed to know that, but I thought I'd throw that out there anyway. If anybody's looking for an affordable water bottle that actually keeps your water cold, because I'm definitely one of those people. I need cold water. It has to be cold. Warm water is gross. Lukewarm water is gross. Like, anyway. It's just one of those things. I had a friend who was always like, you know, it's better for you to have warm water and that cold water is bad for you. And I'm like, I don't care. That is one of the things that I will never change. Yeah. Cold water or no water. Anyway, aside from me being picky about water, we have so much. We have these amazing postcards from Plush Bat Fan. Oh, Plush Bat Fan, you are amazing, and you're sending me so many cool postcards. Oh, sorry about the glare on that. You can see. I'm so sorry about the glare. Plush Bat Fan has been sending me these amazing postcards for so long. Still, never let me know what their address is. So thank you. If you're watching, I appreciate you very much. But I would love to send you postcards back. I just don't know where to send them. Anywho, here we are. We have some lovely. These are really interesting. They have like a. They're more cardstocky, but they have a texture to them. I really like them. Tactile stuff for the win. Anyway, so we have this. What is this? Let me see. Gray Fox. Ooh, okay. I don't know that I've ever actually seen a fox with my own eyes in real life. But in Japan, there's a place called Fox Island. And if I ever go to Japan, I am so visiting there. Anyway, we've got puppies, some more doggos, and some Disney. So cute. Play is an important element in my life. Oh my goodness. I feel like I should put this somewhere where I will see it often, because that has come up quite a bit in terms of things I need to be doing. I'm sorry, this is kind of like off center. But yes, this is appropriately timed because I have been trying to been trying to work in more play into my energy management, like energy management in and of itself. But yes, play is very important. We need to refill those wells, people. Anyway, these are so cute. And I love the kind of watercolor. Disney! So cute. I had a friend growing up who's so into Disney. But Disney, I like Disney. I didn't dislike Disney. But fun fact, I have never seen Bambi. Nope. I heard it's a childhood traumatization movie. Just kidding. But no, I haven't ever seen Bambi. So, woo. Anyway, so cute. Thank you so very much, Plush Bat Fan. I appreciate you. I appreciate the glorious postcards. I have such a big collection of postcards now. In large part thanks to you. So thank you so very, very much. And yeah, links will be in the bits and bobs. And in the zine category, we have mail from cameraman Ed. Oh my goodness. Every single time. It's funny. I open my post box. I'll open this one. I'm talking. I open my post box and some people have distinctive handwriting. Some people always do the same kind of envelope. I always know certain people when they have sent things, and I always know it's Ed at the first glance because this gorgeous handwriting, which I totally fangirl over every single time. I was actually telling a friend because I hadn't been to the post box in a little bit, and they drove me to the post box to pick up the mail, and I saw this from Ed, and I totally fangirled over it. I said, look at this magnificent handwriting. I was like, I would totally, if Ed wants to, hey Ed, if you want to make a handwriting practice sheet, please send it to me so I can practice handwriting with your handwriting. Oh my goodness. So anyway, cameraman Ed of QRK5 fame. And if you're wondering what QRK5 is about, or what QRK5 means, it's QRK5 is Morse code shorthand for read you loud and clear. And then content is taken from my sketchbooks, notebooks, and photo archives. Oh, okay. So I got ahead of myself because we do have a note. Anyway, but yes, if you were wondering about the QRK5, because the first time I got a zine from Ed, I was like, what does that even mean? So I love that. I appreciate that Ed puts that right in front of right in there. But we do have a note, so we'll go to the note. before we get into the zine goodness. Hello, Nix. Hello, Ed. Oh, goodness. I was late sending you my last issue, so this time you are at the head of the line. Oh, my goodness. And then, of course, I had my little... Anyway. And then, of course, I was off for a while. And then, oh, goodness. Okay. Issue 17 is mostly photos. As much as I stress that text will have a misspelled word, yet they... excuse me. As much as I stress that text will have a misspelled word, yet they always do, I really struggled with which photo to include. I've shot over 200 and the zine has room for 14. Oh my goodness. LA is cold and wet this week, but still we have no right to complain, so I won't. Grin. Happy Mardi Gras today. Hope you get this before Easter. Oh my goodness. So... oh, timing is such a funny thing because, it was Easter yesterday and here we are. And he sent this early because he sent the other one late. Anyway, things like that. The way that the universe lines up sometimes. That amuses me. Anyway, so thank you so much, Ed. I mean, look at this handwriting. Like, oh, goodness. Anyway. So let's look at this glorious zine. As I read previously, Ed stated, like, this is mostly photos. But this whole series is a lovely combination of photography, art. I think the last one was a series of paintings Ed was doing, and it was gorgeous and everything. It's Persian. It's like graphic Persian. Is that a weird way to say it? But anyway, it's gorgeous, and I love it because sometimes it's color, sometimes there's black and white. Oh, goodness me, cocktails. Chuzhao Retro Mini. This Christmas, my friend Jason gave me a Chuzhao digital camera. This tiny camera is designed to look like a quarter scale version of a medium format Twinsland film camera. It has a 12 megapixel sensor that's cropped to a square format. Oh, that's cool. It's kind of like I hate to say it. I hope, don't take this as a bad thing, but it's kind of like an instant Instagram sizing. Anyway, maybe because of its size, I've carried it with me almost constantly since receiving it on Christmas Day. While I rarely devote an entire issue to a single topic, here are the 14 most successful images I've captured so far. A few of these photographs are available as prints on my website. There are also some additional images that didn't make the cut here. Oh, okay. So, as always, check bits and bobs. And I won't show you all the pics, but ooh. My goodness. This is so kind of like, it's a... oh, I'm probably going to sound really odd, but it's a vibe. It's a mood. It is a mood. But I've been writing a bit again, so I'm always looking for inspiration. Yes. Goodness me. And there's a quality to it. There's kind of almost a vintagey quality to the colors. I'll hold it up a little bit closer because I'm so you could appreciate it a little bit more, especially without the glare of my lights. Oh, okay, we'll do one more of this spread. Big boy. Oh goodness. Oh, see, look at that. See, that is a mood piece too. Oh goodness me. Oh goodness me. Okay. I don't want to peek. But okay, so we get big peaks, but not all the peaks. Beautiful photos. You have some writing in here. This is another zine series that, I love variety. Of course you can have a zine about one topic. I love that too. I love the zines. We know this. I love all the zines. But yeah, I do, sometimes I I do like to sit down with a zine and not know exactly what I'll get inside. And I do love a different variety of things. So good. We'll skip to the very back. Oh my. We have a... Goodness me. These images look like they were made with a low resolution cell phone sensor, because they were. And honestly, there's nothing wrong with that. There really isn't. There definitely isn't. Like, I know there's some writing before that, but yeah, there really isn't a problem with that. Okay, accidentally showed you this one. Oh goodness, this reminds me of something too, but I can't quite put my hand on it. Anyway, but yes, digital photography issue. Additional images if you want to check out more. And of course, get in contact with Ed for other issues and things like that. My goodness, thank you so much, Ed. Thank you so much for your patience. Pretty sure I have an email from you that needs responding to as well. But thank you so much. I need to send you something besides missives at some point. But here we are, QRK5, a lovely zine series. And I love the title and everything about it. And yes, thank you so very much, Ed. I'm looking forward to sitting down with it properly and having a whole go through. Anyway, thank you. And next up, we have mail from Kari. Ooh, Kari is a longtime zine friend of Shards in Your... Shards of Glass in Your Eye fame, a long-running perzine that is another perzine series where there's so much variety and everything like that. Like, you never know exactly what you're going to get. So, no note left behind. No left behind. Anyway, Kari is a fun person, great sense of humor, like just all around amazing, awesome person. So, ooh, let me have a bonus one. Oh my good, the timing of this one. But okay, we will start with what I was talking about, Shards of Glass in Your Eye, and we are on issue 24. Oh my goodness me. That's lovely. I feel like it wasn't that long ago I was congratulating Kari on issue 20, so this is awesome. Feeling down and out? Might as well try to get lucky. Oh yes, as I mentioned, Kari's Shards of Glass in Your Eye. So much variety. There's drawing, there's images, there's text, of course, lots of writing, all sorts of things. But oh my goodness me. Let's see. Hey there, Zine Stars. Welcome to Shards number 24, a carefully curated archive of tasteful, historical, and important narratives, ephemera, and life-changing information. Nah, just kidding. It's a bunch of random stuff as usual. Stuff I adore. I love the random. Sometime after I published Shards 23, someone asked me about my process for making the zine. Like if I sit down and take time to come up with stuff for it. I haven't really thought about it before, but the answer is no, because the truth is I am always making shards. It takes me about 6 months to create and compile enough stories, photos, and random stuff for a 24-page issue. Yes, I know it's idiosyncratic of me, but the front and back covers count as numbered pages because they're 10. Okay, that's fair enough. I mean, I get it. When I'm reviewing zines and I put like the page count, I don't count the covers. But I totally understand. I'm not like an anti-counting the covers person. That's just how I do it for reviews. Anyway. And the way I decide what might go into the next issue is by being constantly aware of neat things that go on around me and inside my own brain. I love that. Have an idea book with you. Have a little notebook or a little something, or use your phone if you're a digital person to note down all the things. Because even if you're a twin, even if you're a quintet, like if you're one of a quintet, like nobody is experiencing life exactly how you're experiencing it. So yes, that's my soapbox moment. Make the perzine. Even if you think, oh, my life is boring, like, or everybody's done this or anything, make the Percy. Anyway. Anyway, it's not some kind of pressure or difficulty, though, because I'd been noticing those things regardless of whether or not I was making a zine out of them. Shards is just a reflection of the way I see the world. Boom! Le charge, c'est moi. This stuff is random and miscellaneous, but it's also kind of personal, so I hope you enjoy this issue. It's jam-packed with stories, thoughts, and the aforementioned ephemera. 2 of the essays happen to have to do with luck. Ooh, okay. Appropriate for March. I mean, I know it's April now, but like... Anyway, so I thought I'd lean into it and make it a luck-themed cover. I'm into taking a gamble. I was groomed by Lucky Charms as a kid. Yeah, Lucky Charms. Oh my goodness. We didn't have Lucky Charms money when I was growing up. No Lucky Charms for me. Anyway, there's also a history of how the zine got its name. Oh, diary entries and some middle-aged slang. A manifesto that lays out where the United States military should go on the offensive and more. Thanks for taking a gamble on Shards 24. Oh, it's glorious. It's glorious. It really, really is. Oh my goodness me. So we have, as mentioned, a lot of stuff like cutouts, a glow-in-the-dark cat meant for lab research. I didn't know they'd made a cat glow-in-the-dark. Oh my goodness. I knew they made some fish and mice glow-in-the-dark. I feel like a glow-in-the-dark fish would be awesome. I would also like myself to be glow-in-the-dark. Anyway. Kari's diary, Monday. Dear diary, I had to go to the emergency room last night. I give all credit for my survival to the fact that I had these in my pocket. Lifesavers. Oh my goodness. I hope you're okay. Oh goodness me. Regional animal interactions. Kari's excellent joke corner. Okay. Friday was depressed. Why was the day after Friday feeling more depressed? Because it was a Saturday. I love terrible jokes, and that is terrible. Oh, goodness. So we have, what are the chances on about the lotto? Oh, goodness me. There's a question for you for the comments. If you don't have any, like, recommendations for self-care, time management, blah, 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 any of that, here's a question for the comments. If you won the lottery, regardless of whether you play or not, but just a hypothetical. If you won the lottery, say $1.5 million, what would you do? Like, pay off the bills or pay off the, I don't know, mortgage or car or whatever, but those are totally valid too. It doesn't have to be outlandish, but I really am curious, like, legitimately, what would you do? I'd like to know. So there's a prompt for the comments. Anyway, so we have this, and we have Kari's diary. People who take psychedelic drugs like to talk about ego death. I don't need to take drugs to experience ego death. I've been bullied by teenage girls. I shouldn't laugh. But oh my goodness. Yep. Yeah, same. Gosh. Oh, let's see. Middle-aged slang, staying strapped. Keeping your blood pressure monitor cuff on so you can do repeat readings. Oh my gosh. I actually just got a blood pressure thing because my doctor said I should be checking on mine. Despite the fact I have perfect blood pressure, thank you very much. 6, 7, the ages of your grandchildren. That 6, 7 thing. Like, what? Wow. These, when I was a kid, our slang had, like, meant something. Packing heat. Roid rage, yep. Irritability caused by hemorrhoid pain. Oh, no. Oh, my gosh. See, what's a zine? Zines are feral art. But see, I won't go through the whole thing as much as I want to like sit here and read the entire zine. As you can see, there's such a wide variety of things to enjoy in Shards of Glass in Your Eye. And I'm looking forward to the story behind that too. At one point, I was going to make a zine about the stories behind zine titles. Ed of QRK5 actually sent me the story of that zine title. So if you are interested, I would still love to make that zine where people give this the background, how a zine title came to be. So yes, please please feel free. Email me seagreenzines@gmail.com, and with your submissions I will put together a zine, because I still have Ed's piece, and yeah, maybe I can. Anyway, thinking out loud. Love it. I'm pretty sure Kari's up for trades and things like that, so definitely get in touch. Anywho, and then we have this 7 strategies for easier emotions, a mental health primer. Goodness knows that keep learning. But, however, knowing Kari's sense of humor, I'm so curious about this. Okay. Important notice. This zine is intended as a companion reference guide for outpatient psychotherapy patients. Oh. Hi. And others curious about maintaining psychological stability. It is a conversational primer on some basic distress reduction skills, and is not a substitute for professional mental health evaluation and treatment. To distress for reading comprehension, call a crisis line. Do you know, I think like a lot of crisis lines and stuff like that get some flack and things like that, but I think it's at least they're there, you know? Okay. Hello, my name is Dr. Kari Tervo. I'm a licensed clinical psychologist in California. In my work as a psychologist, I've treated people with problems ranging from workplace assertiveness, decrements? Workspace assertiveness decrements to anxiety to psychosis. I noticed over time that no matter what the problem, there were a number of truisms that I was consistently offering as a sort of quick boiling down of established concepts for psychological health. And I'm here now to offer them to everyone. A few things I know. I made the cover a bright color so you can find this booklet easily if you're feeling wigged out. Sometimes you may feel really awful to the point that everything you learned in psychotherapy goes out the window. Been there. This booklet can help remind you some of the basic psychological tactics you can take to feel more grounded. Oh my goodness. Wow. So just open this up. Oh, so here we go. Starting point, the feelings wheel. I actually have one of these, and I would grab it, but I don't know where it is at the moment, but I have one of these laminated. I'll hold this up so you can see it a little bit better, because yeah, under happy you have these, and under these you have these, and it can be, I mean, you might look at this and feel a bit overwhelmed, but at the same time, I feel like being more specific is really, really helpful. Because you could be happy, or you could be ecstatic, or you could be eager, or there's so many subgenres of various emotions, and yeah, it can be very helpful to name it. Anyway, and number 1, okay, I'm feeling. Let's see. That way, you can choose the right strategy to acknowledge and address the emotion. Exactly. Let's see. 1, sleep is the cornerstone of mental health. Oh my goodness. Yes, I actually need a moment, because sleep is so important. It is so important. I have known this for my whole life, I know that like I need my sleep. I've always, like, from an early age, I noticed if I didn't get the proper amount of sleep, I was a mess. All of this, like, sleep is so important, and yet we have this I don't know, this thing. So many people were like, "Oh, I'll sleep when I'm dead," or "Oh, I'll sleep. Oh, I've been up for 24. Oh, I've got my energy drinks and stuff." And it's like, I understand, and I understand that because sleep, that it's not always easily had. It's not always easy to make time for necessarily with, work and obligations and stuff like that. But it is so important. And Kari, I totally love that you put this as number one. I appreciate you, because the number of times I said your sleep affects so much. Your mental health, your physical health, like everything. Like, sleep is your cornerstone. Treat it well. Oh my goodness. Forgive the rant about sleep, but like, it just irritates me to no end. I mean, I know a lot of people are just joking, but when I see and hear friends and stuff talking about, oh yeah, I'll sleep later or sleep tomorrow, I'm like, no. You need to sleep. Anyway, so this is a bit of a short primer, so I'll give you really big peeks. We also have physical regulation tip skills: temperature, intense exercise, paced breathing, progressive muscle relaxation. Woo. People with bipolar disorder are particularly susceptible to having their mood significantly thrown off by physical changes. If you have bipolar disorder, it's important to monitor the following so you don't have too much or too little: sleep, sweating, shivering, sugar intake, substance, drug, alcohol intake, sunlight, stimulation, social or sensory. This is lovely. I mean, I'm not sure lovely is the most appropriate word, but like, this is great. This is an awesome zine. And I'm genuinely just so happy you made this, because like, for me personally, I have been seeing my current therapist for September, October, November, December, March, like 8 or 9 months now. And it's still, and I've seen therapists over the years in the past, and I still, when you're in something, it's easy to forget the skills. It's so easy. So yes, a brightly colored zine that I can keep in my health basket. I have a health basket with meds and my blood pressure thing. And anyway, this is brilliant that I can stick this right in the health basket. So yes, thank you so much, Kari. Thank you for making this. Thank you for sending it to me. Thank you for another issue of Shards of Glass in Your Eye. Thank you so very much. I appreciate you. I appreciate you taking the time to make something like this. And yeah, so I'll put details in the bits and bobs. Get in touch. Kari's an awesome person. And yeah, trade some zines. Thank you, Kari. And last but absolutely not least, we have some mail from Colin. Oh, goodness me. Colin is a more recent. No, that's the way you say it. Colin is a recent zine friend who sent me his zine on another band. Oh, forgive me. The name escapes me now, but I reviewed the zine. It's on seagreenzines. I'll put the link to the review in the bits and bobs. But it was a really interesting zine because like the music was all new to me, and it was interesting to see music not framed in a way. What am I trying to say? It was an interesting zine because it taught Colin so much through the lyrics, through punk, and yeah. Anyway, I'm saying it very badly. Please check out my review. But yeah, it was a really interesting zine. I am not like up with a lot of music, and when I do like music, I don't often know the backgrounds and everything of the musicians. So it's good. It's good. Anyway, so we have another zine. Hi, Nix. Hi, Colin. I very much enjoyed your review. I'm not showing the note because there's an address on it. Oh my goodness. Hi, Nix. Hi, Colin. I very much enjoyed your review of my last scene about the Yeasty Girls. That's it, Yeasty Girls. I should have just looked at the note. And in it, you wondered about more zines on similar topics. Well, here's the next one. Oh, okay. It's about Fugazi. Fugazi concert in 1993 that inspired me. I hope you enjoyed this scene too. Thanks. Oh, thank you so much. Oh my goodness. Yes. So, if I was more prepared, I would have had the review at hand. But yes, I did wonder because like I said, it was a very interesting mix of zine and zine about music that included lyrics and the impact and all of this stuff. So here we have another one. Fugazi saved my life. How punk made me less of an asshole. Oh, goodness me. And then we have Microcosm Publishing. If anyone is acting like a jerk, I will definitely call you one. Fugazi is proof that integrity exists in Washington, D.C. The band formed in 1986. Oh, goodness. Year I was born. Like a phoenix rising from the ashes of several bands that had established the capital of the United States as a vital city in the early 80s hardcore punk movement, and eventually the birthplace of what came to be known as emo in the mid-80s. Oh, goodness me. So here, yes, another. I love this. I love this kind of nice creamy paper. But as you can see, these are like text-heavy zines, but that's okay. They're very readable. I appreciate that with my old lady eyes. The best $6 I ever spent. On September 8th, 1993, I hitchhiked. Oh my goodness, hitchhiking down the 2-lane blacktop of Highway 86. That's kind of some timing. They started in 1986 and you were on Highway 86. Through the fields of cultivation and waste of Perth and Wellington counties and into the streets of Guelph. I have no idea what that. But maybe it's Guelph. I had spent a $6 ticket. Oh, excuse me. I had a $6 ticket to a show that still blows my mind. Oh, goodness. Oh, cool. So, we have, another Perzine-esque zine. I'm doing really well with the effective communication today. Anyway, we have another zine here that looks so awesome. I really love the typography, all of the decisions about the layout and everything. Yes, had a brief stint with a graphic communications major in university. So, yes, I love this all. And Colin has I wouldn't say it's a distinct writing voice, but it's not distinct that it stands out and comes to get you. It's a distinct writing voice of a person who's talking to you like a friend. Like, I did this, and this is amazing. And it's not quite like a letter in the mail sort of style of writing, but yeah, it's good stuff. Ooh. Since 1993, I have faced several life-threatening situations, largely due to complications from my diabetes. And despite being diagnosed in 2006, the challenges of effectively managing my illness have led to several close calls. Oof. The financial burden of living with this disease has been a major contributing factor that almost left me for dead. Oh, goodness. Don't get me started on freaking medical care and costs and things like that. But as you can see, like, this is a this is a zine about Fugazi and punk music and everything, and there's still such a large portion of per zine life stories, that sort of thing, and it's that mix I really enjoy. Like, yeah, anyway. Oh, my brain is not functioning. I think I need a coffee. But anyway, Fugazi saved my life. Thank you so much, Colin, for sending me the second one. Like, this is a total surprise. I did not expect you to send another one. My goodness me. Thank you. I really, really appreciate this. Oh, goodness. Such a surprise. Oh, here, I'll read the back. This is probably more eloquent than I could ever say. Sometimes all it takes is one band, even just one show, to alter the course of your life. This zine in our series about music and transformation follows the author's tale of hitchhiking to the basement of a small Canadian university in 1993 to see legendary punk band Fugazi play at the height of their powers. Journalist Colin Burrowes retraces that basement show track by track, diving deep into Fugazi's potent lyrics, explosive live performance, and political philosophy. At the same time, he offers his own reflections on healthcare, Palestinian rights, incarceration, policing, and more, revealing how that $6 concert had lasting impact on his life ever since. Get inspired to act on your values, be your own instrument, and even be a little less of an asshole with the help of this scene. Beautiful, beautiful. I should have just read the back, and I'm sorry, that was probably a little bit out of frame. Goodness me, thank you so much, Colin, for sending me this all this way. That's a lovely surprise. Thank you so very much. And here's me face once more. Goodness me, what lovely zines. Thank you so very much. I'm gobsmacked. I do feel like sometimes zines arrive when they should in my life. I open them when I need them in my life, and that's definitely a case for this week. Thank you again so much for everybody for your patience and everything. Again, if you just want to check and make sure something has arrived, please feel free to send me an email. I have a basket of a few things. But yeah, again, I didn't want to do like a 2 or 3 hour Happy Mail Monday. I doubt it'd be 3 hours, but 2 is certainly a possibility. But anyway, thank you. I appreciate your understanding. Like a lot of people, I'm just one of those people who has all the time in the world for everybody else. But when it comes to taking care of myself and dealing with my own issues and health issues and everything, I'm not very good at it, but I'm trying. And that people are still watching and sending mail and everything, despite me not posting as consistently as I'd like to. It helps a lot. Anyway, thank you so much to Plush Bat Fan, to Kari, to Colin. I appreciate y'all. Pardon me, I had a hiccup. Oh, goodness, I'm just all over the place. But it wouldn't be Happy Mail Monday if it was all perfect studio lighting and scripted content and things like that. So anyway, I'll wrap things up here. Thank you once more. I hope you all had a lovely weekend. I know for some that it was probably a quite stressful weekend for a number of reasons. So deep breaths. You got this. Or maybe you don't got this. And that's okay too. It is okay if you don't got this. Just don't feel like you have to deal with it all on your own, because you're not alone. I know lots of people say it and everything, but you're really not alone. It's easy to feel that way. Anyway, I'm rambling again. So thank you once more to Plush Bat Fan, to Kari, to Colin, and thank you all for all of the things you do, for the comments, the just being there, for being supportive, for sending me mail and keeping this channel going for so very long. Yeah, just thank you 100 times, thank you, a million times, thank you. I can't thank you all enough. So until next time, make some zines, have some fun, send some mail, be nice to yourself. Keep a zine ideas notebook or notepad or note file or something, because the world is full of inspiration once you start noticing it, once you start acknowledging it. There's all sorts of things. And yeah, spread a little sunshine. I was sitting here and I was looking at the screen. I was like, is that a reflection or do I have more gray hair happening? And that looks like I have more gray happening. Not that I'm complaining. Got kind of like a Rogue from the X-Men thing going on, or at least starting to. And no, I have not dyed my hair red. I do have a box of hair dye that I found, but no.